Welcome, friends and family. This is Jay with His Blended Country, and I'm back with another video. So this is actually a different video. I'm actually going to talk about why I started YouTubing. Basically, I've always had an interest in videotaping, taking pictures, especially when you have kids. That's just the norm. But before that, actually when I was deployed in Iraq, I actually bought a little camera. I can't remember, maybe it was $100, and I got a 1 gigabyte SD card for it. So throughout that deployment, I was just always taking pictures, and the feature with this camera was I was able to take some videos of it. So I videotaped various odds and ends of stuff throughout the deployment. And I noticed I had a little niche for like editing. I made a little video for my unit, and I posted it a while back on one of my Facebook channels, and hopefully in the future I'll be able to post it on this platform as well. But that's where I kind of started my niche of videotaping and taking pictures and documenting stuff. Well, fast forward into having children and a family, and I started realizing there was really no good platform, or I say going back into my childhood where everything was on VHS and you were able to pop it in and watch it with the family. That's obsolete now. You can't find a VHS player, and if you do, it's rare to all your stuff that you've had videotaped prior, being able to use that. So I started thinking in the nature of, if I can't document how birthday parties and all that stuff and put it onto some kind of platform where my children and my grandchildren be able to watch it later on down the road, because let's be honest, 100 years from now, my great grandchildren or a generation after that will never know who I am, which is fine. But I would like to know how they got there, how they got to that point in their life. So that is primarily the reason why I started a YouTube channel, was to document my family and the progression we've made through our family, hopefully up through my kids growing up and having kids and continue that. And it seems like I chose YouTube because it seems to be a long-term platform. It's already survived the past 10-15 years of when it started, and you can see how it's blown up now. I mean, that's the first thing people will do, is go straight to YouTube, and now it's become more of your social TV screening. You can sit down with your family, pop up something real quick on YouTube, and you can actually watch and TV shows. But what interested me a little bit more was these everyday live people that are on YouTube, especially the homesteading community, and you actually can watch the progression throughout their life of how they're doing. It's like a TV show. Like, you check in every day and they're real adamant about putting up another video. So you're like living the life of them, but you're also learning tips and tricks of how they're doing their stuff. So that's another plus of starting a YouTube channel. I'm hoping with my channel, I've had it up running about 2 years now, and I've never really found my niche of what I wanted to put on there. Of course, again, it was all about documenting the life of my family, and this land that I'm on now is another reason why I kind of sparked it, because I was in that we were going to build on this land. We bought this land 3 years ago, and I wanted to move into that whole homesteading, because that's my retirement plan. When I retire, I hope to have a little homestead. But I want to start that now, have the kids growing up out in the country. And we bought this land, and I mean, a couple months later, there was a big Toyota plant being built not too far from it. So that put us a halt on what we're doing now. So primarily we use it for hunting, recreational, playing whenever I can get the kids out here. But that's why, another reason of starting this YouTube channel. So one was to document for long term for my family, be able to see our progression in our lives together as my kids are little. And even from now, they're watching a video 2 years from now, and they'll sit down and watch it, and we'll, as a family, we'll enjoy it. And so that was number one. And then number two was the start of a building project. We were going to build a house here, and I wanted to go through that whole process of how the house was going to be built, where we're going to put stuff and all that nature. So I know that's a long spiel on this video, but I wanted to tell y'all that that's the reason why I chose YouTube and to start documenting. And if it's something that you are interested in, it's very simple. I mean, most people do it straight from your cell phone. You sit here, you videotape, you take pictures all the time. You just become creative in how you want to put that out. And of course, you put it out to YouTube, so it's worldwide. But there also are settings on YouTube where you can keep it just personal. So you can also have a personal setting where you can only give a URL to people that you want to watch that video. So there's that. I mean, of course, everything that goes on the internet, it's out there for anybody. So nothing's ever very personal. But there's that little setting if you're just not trying to mainstream it straight off the bat. You're wanting to do a little video for the grandparents that are in California, but you don't want everybody else to watch it. It's just little things like that. But there again, not trying to sell YouTube to everybody, but it is a decent platform if you're trying to look for long term. And again, I may be wrong. It might be in a couple of years from now, it might be cut off, but at least I know I tried. Also, when you're trying to do all these videos and you're trying to save them on hard drives, I learned this not too long ago that hard drives are only guaranteed for a couple of years and then they can start losing memory. So you would have to continuously over years change stuff over from another hard drive to another hard drive. So hopefully, knock on wood, this platform will stay around for a while. But if not, I tried and we enjoyed it as we went along with our family lives. So yeah, I think that's all I got for why I chose YouTubing. And I appreciate if you made it to this far in this video. Maybe it's helped some of y'all. And if not, hey, if y'all want to see our journey and our family, I'm going to put it out there, just random stuff with me on my tractor or the kids. Now we're going into the hunting season, so you're probably going to see a lot more videos of my kids out here and harvesting deer. But trying to think of anything else. I think that's it for this video. But again, I appreciate you guys watching, and please comment down below if there's any content that kind of interests you and that my family does, and I'll be more than happy to start posting that out here as we progress in our lives. So appreciate you guys watching, and as always, stay tuned.